So he was keep on working and start doing. He wrote to Mr. Irhunt about that. Mr. Dr. Irhunt did not believe in the what others said. To find the answer to this question, E. Bright and other excellent scientists, students together made a device that provide that these spots produced a hormone necessary for the full development of a butterfly from a pupa. With this bright, uh, this is the process here. It is giving the whole cycle. Cycle is given here for the pupa. So the spot producing the hormone necessary for the full development of butterfly from the pupa. With this, E. Bright won the first prize in the country science fair and entry to the International Science and Engineering Fair. There, this his project won the third prize for the zoology. He also got a chance to work at the hematology laboratory of the Walter Ready Army Institute of Research. He continued his work with the Monarch Pupa as a school junior, and that lead him to win the first prize at the International Science Fair. After winning this prize, he also got a chance to work in the army laboratory during summers. Then, during his senior years, he tried another experiment in which he grew cell from the monarch's wings in the culture and showed that the cell would divided and develop into the normal butterfly wings scale provide and treated while the harmony from the gold spot. So after 1.5 years, E. Bright got the idea of his new theory, which was about the cell life. The idea came to him when he was looking at the X-ray photo of a chemical structure of a harmony. He did not get excited about his discovery as soon as he found it, but came to realization that his years of study on the insect harmony had solved one of the puzzle of biology. It had solved the mystery of how cells read the blueprint of its DNA. He found that as the DNA is in the nucleus to the cell that controls heredity. Therefore, it determines the form and function of the cell. Hence, DNA is a blueprint of a life. So all these things described by him, Ebright and his roommate made drawings and plastic models for the theory which showed it was possible and later wrote papers which explained the process. It did not surprise the people who knew him that he graduated from the Harvard with the highest honor and stood second in his class among 1510 students. Then he then became the graduate student research at the Harvard University and also started doing practice experiments to test his theory. It was expected that if the theory proves to be correct, then it would be the big step towards the understanding the complex system of life and also would lead to the new ideas for the preventing certain type of cancers and other diseases. So this showed how his research on the monarch pupa lead him to the theory about the cell life, sorry. He had been keen in science ever since he started collecting butterflies, but this did not keep him away from the others' interest in life. He was champion debater, a great public speaker, and a good boat racer also, canoeist. He was also an all-around outdoor sports person, along with being an expert photographer. He was great in capturing the butterfly. He was a great in capturing the scientific subject as he was great student and always used to score good marks in his examinations and focus on the extra energy on debating and the module units national clubs. He also used to admire his social study teacher and advisor to both clubs, Mr. Richard A. Valhiri. Bryce thought that this teacher was the right man as he was one who used to open his mind for the new ideas. His teachers was impressed with the fact that how Ebright would give an extra 3 to 4 efforts at the night for at night for debating research, deliberate for researching apart from the time that he used to give to the butterfly research and his other insects. He added that he was competitive but not in a bad sense because he did not win to get prize for the sake of winning, but because he wanted to be the best at whatever he did. This is what makes the good scientist. He needs first rated mind along along with the things that he had done in his life. He need curiosity and the ad will win in the right season. Since the time Richard's mother got him the book about the migration of monarchs, his curiosity towards the science has just grown. So this is the chapter said that if we are continuously doing any work, if we are curious and wants to be want to give our full dedication for that work, so we will achieve everything in our life that is proved by Mr. E. Bright.